right now. Yo, chat, I am like pinpoint with these ninja knives.
So you get these stripes.
The devoted are in full control.
I've like run around everywhere and I have not found one.
Two kills.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another Westerntech video, and today we're looking at the new Rainbow Six Siege event, Rengoku, which is translation from Japanese to English of Purgatory. A little fun fact for you. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you the skins first. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to play the game, and 3, you'll get some gameplay clips. Now if you just want to see the gameplay or just the skins or how to play the game, here are the links here for you to enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Okay, so let's go through the collection real quickly, see what we're getting ourselves into. So, first of all, we have a skin that I'm pretty sure is not only seasonal, but also universal. If not, then it's probably just for the carbine. Okay, so we'll start off with the outfits for the lower half of the operators. First, we have the Dreadful Baboon with Capcan. Now, I personally like this. I feel like it works well with the headgear we have. I like this headgear. It's probably one of my favorites. Coming over, we'll now hop over to Thunderbird. And Thunderbird, obviously, since it's a newer operator, she doesn't have a lot of skins yet. So this is something that I'm liking. I like the blue, the birds, you know, and the clouds on the sleeve. It looks good. I think it looks really clean. All right, coming over to Zofia. We kind of have this Firebird wraps. Reminds me coming over a Phoenix. A little bright for my taste, but I do like the red. Obviously trying to symbolize the fire and all that, but I don't know, it looks good to me. I just don't personally think I would use it. Coming over to Rook. Very different colors of purple with a little bit of flames at the bottom of it. I personally don't really love this outfit. I think this is one of the lower ones, I think, for me. It just doesn't hit, you know? Coming over to Bandit. This is also probably one of the lower tier ones. I like the effort. I like the blue kind of cloud slash, you know, square style of it. It just doesn't have a lot going for you. That's the thing. And it being an epic, you would think that'd be a little bit more intense. And I think they're trying to go for the old style on the jeans, but it looks more just like it's tattered and ripped. Coming over to Twitch. Twitch has a really awesome outfit, I will say. A little bright, again, for my taste. I'm more of a conservative kind of looking colors. Especially if you're playing rank, you don't want to be standing out. But this chest plate that she has, especially around here, that has the symbols, it looks really cool. Nothing really too special about the sleeves, but the whole outfit overall, especially with the jeans or pants and the shoes, I think it works well. I like it. We have now a skin with Maestro. Now, I think, okay, I am not a huge fan of Maestro. I personally don't use him too often, but this outfit is on point. Everything on this guy looks good. They still kept the kind of traditional belt for ammo, but incorporated this very, you know, Asian kind of style of skin. Like the backpack looks really good. If you look here at the bottom of the feet, you know, just the little knife. It's the small details that really make him. I honestly would rate this as a legendary instead of just an epic. So really good Maestro skin there. Coming over to Capiteo. This is a bit of a hit from bit of a miss for me as well. I do like certain parts. I like the coloring. I like the knee pads. I like the gold and stuff like that. It just looks weirdly plain. I feel like there's so much going on, but it's also just weirdly plain. If that makes sense. And the checkers, I don't really feel like it makes sense on his sleeves. Coming over to the last skin, we have Osa, and I would say, I feel like a lot of people would say, oh, that's the same with Osa, you know, it has a lot going on, but it's plain. But for me, somehow, I like this a lot. I like the kind of chest, stomach, battle armor looking kind of like scales of something like an alligator or dragon, you know, kind of going for that. This looks really good. I think it looks very clean. Don't forget Fuse. Fuse coming in as well. And I don't know. It looks good in a sense, but at the same time, it looks a little too bulky. You know what I mean? Fuse is already a big operator, but I feel like these clothes look even baggy on him, making him look even bigger. Not my first call. All right, heading over to the headgears. Now, these, I will say, are interesting. They are very acquired taste, and not everybody's going to like the mask and whatnot, but I have to give it to them for trying. So, Ubisoft, good job. I will say I love the hair. It still looks a little not as high textured as I feel like it can be, especially with the new gen Xbox and PlayStation and obviously on PC. But it's not bad, right? It's not bad either. I think at least shows off the hair. Then she has this mask, obviously trying to symbolize a fox. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it looks cool, but the side angle kind of looks a little weird. I do love the kind of little flames flicks off on the eyes, though. I also love it when they show off the operator's face and not just covering it up with a mask or something like that. So I will say I like it. Coming over to Zofia, this is another one that I feel torn on. I love the mask because obviously trying to again go for like a phoenix or a fire drake, maybe dragon. But the headgear, I just think it blocks too much. I think it just doesn't look right to me. And she has an awesome little bun that you can barely notice in the back. Honestly, they could just put that mask and kept off the hat and had the bun, and I think it would look done. Coming over to Maestro. This is one of the ones I think I love a lot for Maestro, because if you guys look at Maestro's headgears, a lot of them obviously try to hide his face, and so this is kind of one of the very first looks where we're actually going to get some hair textures with like a little simple one kind of torn to the front, and then a little ponytail in the back, and it's just kind of more of a simple mask, but I feel like it fits. It looks really good and shows off his features a lot more. Coming over to Fuse, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the helmet, yes, the helmet looks awesome. I think this is such a cool style, but coming over to that mask, it just looks like it doesn't belong. It just looks like he's sad. No, it's a miss for me. Rook, again, another cool helmet. But as you can kind of see a little bit, he has a knife in his mouth. And I don't think they really thought that through, because almost all of his outfits have this little cover to protect. So the knife's always going to be going through his armor and whatnot. So you can't really see it. That's the problem. Even if you buy the skin, it still has the cover which would block the knife, which I think, is what they're trying to show off. So Ubisoft, I think he messed up on that part. Coming over to Cabateo. Now, Cabateo, sorry. I will say I love the mask. I think it's really cool. It's kind of like a serpent, tongue hanging on, all that. Kind of a cloth over his missing eye. But this helmet, it's like a walk, and it just covers up too much. It covers up too much features. I personally don't like it. Coming over to Capkin, though. Capkin's looks really good. I mean, again, I don't think this beats out my Halloween headgear, but this is definitely a second close one. Obviously, this is going for the dreadful baboon look, so it is definitely playing on kind of a monkey headgear, and the whole silver ape kind of gorilla hair on the back looks really good, really clean. So if you don't have a good headgear, I definitely think that I would choose this one for you. Coming over to Bandit. Bandit obviously has this very nice helmet as well, with this nice kind of blue, almost glow. It's not glowing, but almost, looks like they're trying to do it. Mouthpiece, a little simple, a little not correct, but overall, I mean, samurais in general are just gonna look super cool. Coming over to Thunderbird, I think she's only the one of the girls that has kind of a samurai kind of helmet looking one, and I love it. It looks good on her. I don't know how I feel about this, but maybe that's just my personal opinion on the face covering. Honestly, if they just did a helmet, I probably would have been a little more happy. But let me know below if you are agreeing with the helmet choices or not, if you like them or don't like them. Moving on to Osa, she has more of a simple look. They gave her just the headband, kind of a little side hair, kind of out of, not with the rest of them, and then kept a mask, that doesn't have any strings. So somehow they have that attached, which is, in a way, kind of cool, but kind of creepy as well. And then we will be moving over to the gun skins. So this is obviously for Cabateo's LMG. I personally don't love it a lot, but I will say Zofia's gun skin on the other hand does look really good. A kind of a wood fire looks really, really nice. Then we have obviously Maestro, which you saw me get. We'll equip that. I don't know how to feel about this one. I really like this one. Obviously, it's a lot more operators to get to use this one. It's a little more simple, but it's got this nice black, green, and a little bit of red with some gold trimming. It's very simple, but somehow works really well for the gun. Then we have Twitch's gun. I honestly don't find anything wrong with this skin. I think it looks good. The problem is that there's so many Twitch skins that are already good, and if you are anywhere near the end of the battle pass or trying to complete the battle pass, they dropped a very exclusive tier 100 skin for Twitch. So it's kind of like, oh, you got this nice one, but I already just worked my butt off to get one in the battle pass. Coming over to Osa's and also Thermite's gun. I think this is a miss. That's the only thing I can say. It looks just a little too plain, even though I like all the rest of Osa's outfit. A little too plain. And the only thing I kind of like is the butt of the rifle that has come over wood finish. Fuse kind of feels a little bit the same. It's kind of plain, nice kind of coloring, but overall not great. Coming over to Thunderbird. I mean, I feel like her whole kit, if you're going to get somebody's whole kit, I honestly think hers is one of them. It's the simpleness, right, that is enjoyable, but then they took it to the next level with kind of putting that emblem of the bird on it. It just looks like something you would use, right? Not just have it in your collection. Now we're coming over to Rook, his P90 skin, obviously that Doc can use as well. And this is a hard choice because I personally love this. I would equip this. Just so much going on, so much detail. But, you know, obviously some people don't love the color choices, but I think it's a kind of nice metallic. And I have black ice for this, but I think I would switch out the black ice for this gun skin. Coming over to Bandits, unfortunately another, I think, miss. Just a little too plain, even though I like the blue etches in it. It's just a little too plain for me. Now, they do have one attachment skin, which is universal. Unfortunately, showing it on the pistol here. But if we do back out and scroll down, 1 second, you can kind of see it on this rifle right here. And you'll see how on there's the clouds, it's blue. I think it's a really nice color, and the designs on it is something that you definitely probably could enjoy better than some of the other attachments you have that may be plain. They do come in with the charm, I will say that. But then on top of that, they do have some backgrounds, as you can see, that are probably going to be in the bundles, which are cool. But I just feel a little bit like they upped the price or they put these in just so they could up the price. So I will say Twitch's is probably one of the coolest ones. And then they also have a card background. Now, as always, thankfully what they've been doing more recently is they've been coming over here and they've been kind of dropping them individually. And so instead of having to just buy packs and hope that you get the stuff, you can, you know, buy different bundles, right? And you can hopefully get some of the stuff that you want without having to guess. Now, I will say, if you're like, oh, I don't have a lot of money, I can't afford it, have no fear. One of the things that we really love about these events is the fact that a lot of the times they have right here, as you can kind of see, I'll bring it up a little more. They have challenges that they can do now, and since this is running for 3 weeks, you'll be able to get at least 3 free alpha packs from the events challenges themselves. So make sure to earn those, right? Those are free. And then towards the end of the event, if you're like, oh, I really want that and I didn't get it, then maybe you can buy it at a discount or buy a thing, you know, that you decided you wanted. So it is a 5v5 setup. Friendly fire is off. It's a 10-minute round, no prep phase, and it is respawn, which we've kind of been getting accustomed with team deathmatch. Now the objective is that it is kind of like domination, I believe, or control, where there'll be 3 points, and if you stay in that area where the point is, then you'll slowly tick up a full circle, and then the globe or the orb right there will glow your team color, and you'll get extra points. Obviously, you'll get points for killing other enemies, but it's basically hold 3 different points, and then eventually, after timer runs down, it will switch to a different point so that you'll have to keep changing positions. I believe, if I remember correctly, it is only shotguns in the mode. You can climb hatch. Okay, yeah. So this is right here. Loadout. All operators have 200 health, shotguns, an explosive katana or kunai, sorry, and can climb hatches. Climb hatches, chat. Remember that. And then some operators can have each team have fire, poison, kunais, while others have flash and pushback kunais, which nomad air jabs. So I'll leave that there, and I'll hear some more clips for you guys to enjoy of the actual gameplay.
You possess the gain of flame.
Oh!
The altars displays in 30 seconds.
Get wrecked. Yeah, so if you hit them with a knife, chat, it's an insta kill. Get out of here! Man, that flash really hurts.
Flame has
Oh, I got him.
flame. Possess the guard of flame.
Still got you. I don't need to see. Oh no! Impact.
Possess the gain of
You have almost infinite amount of kunais.
Okay, mine just throws smoke. I think the one that throws smoke. Okay.
If you hit them with a kunai, it's a kill. This is the hard part, right? I just read you like a book, but some people still keep that crap. Oh, you're not doing enough because you're just. Oh my days! I just murdered everybody.
gain of flame. A flame is held.
Oh, hatches, right?
Huh?
You can jump up hatches.
Yes.
30 seconds. A flame has been lit.
Oh, you guys are hiding here.
A flame is held by the devoted of the sun
Right there.
possess the ring.
Killed, chat. We killed.
Nice. 23
23
kills.
16.